Okay, we have the black 102 back together again. The speed is set. The handle is installed. The motor's been spun up 3-4 times to distribute the grease. And everything's been tightened up. And what we have next I have to still finish is the reproducer. As you can see, I have a Victor orthophonic on here right now. So if anybody's interested in knowing what the 102 sounds with a Victor orthophonic reproducer on it, this is your chance. Just want to make sure the motor keeps its speed and all of that. There's no problems under load. This is a little bit of a worn record. Columbia Red Label, you know, they're kind of known for that. Oh yes, and I also have repaired the washers in the auto brake. There was a lot of rust in there, and I had to very carefully scrape it off, and I had to make a washer. A little bit of an involved process for testing that too, and we'll see if that works. And of course we have the speed perfectly set to 78, where it should, reading so on the dial. And we're gonna just test a few records here, and later on I'll test it again. Once I've managed to get something done with the original 5B reproducer, well, it's not the original reproducer, but it's the one that was on here. It is an HMV 5B. Should have been a 5A, I believe, for this model in these years. And it needs work. Yeah, it's got some issues. That's in another video. But, okay, I already said that. Let's see old Buttermilk's guy here.
Oh, buttermilk sky, I'm keeping my eye peeled on you. What's the good word tonight? Are you gonna be mellow tonight? Oh, buttermilk sky, see my little donkey and me. We're as happy as a Christmas tree, heading for the one I love. The one I love. I'm gonna pop her the question, that question. Do you, darling, do you do? It'll be easy, so easy, if I can only bank on you, oh, buttermilk sky. I'm telling you why, now you know, keep it in mind tonight. Keep brushing those clouds from sight, oh, buttermilk sky. Tell me when I'm needing you most, hang the moon above her hitching post, hitch me to the one I love, buttermilk sky. I can only bank on you, oh, buttermilk sky. I'm telling you why, now you know. Keep it in mind tonight. Keep brushing those clouds from sight. Oh, buttermilk sky. Tell me when I'm needing you most. Hang the moon above a hitching post. Hitch me to the one I love. Buttermilk sky. You can if you try. Don't tell me no lie.
Okay, now I should have been using a low tone needle with that. This is a loud tone, and this machine is deafening with a loud tone needle, especially in a small structure. Even, you can hear the wear in the record, but if you note, it did not slow. That's what I'm looking for. Didn't even slow it up. That's good. That's what we want. It pushed through it. Let's see the other side. On the wrong side of you. I wish I had a low tone needle here, but all I have is the loud ones left. I used up all my low tones. Oh well, not a lot I can do about it. We are only testing records. Well, we're testing the motor. We're not testing the records. I know what the records are. I've played these many times before in similar situations. Another loud tone needle, despite the deafening blast. Should get my hearing protection in here. But damage is already done anyway, so there we go. I should probably crank it a little bit anyway. Don't really have to crank it all the way up. Not with a new spring. Alright.
I butter the right side of my bread. Get up on the right side of my bed. But baby, 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 no matter what I do, I'm on the wrong side of you. I live on the right side of the street. I dance on the right side of my feet. But baby, 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 no matter what I do, I'm on the wrong side of you. What can I do that I haven't done to make you act like you should? What can it be between you and me? Am I in bad for good? I've shown you my right side, but alack, I'm not on the right side of the track. 'Cause baby, 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 no matter what I do, I'm on the wrong side of you. I'm on the wrong side, can't get alongside of you. And I'm wondering, what will I do? What can I do that I haven't done to make you act like you should? What can it be between you and me? Am I in bad for good? I've shown you my right side, but alack, I'm not on the right side of the track. 'Cause baby, 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 no matter what I do, I'm on the wrong side, can't get alongside. I'm on the wrong side of you.
Boom. And she shut off like she should. Auto brake is working. The motor's pushing through. This side of the record isn't as badly worn as Buttermilk Sky. Buttermilk Sky was a very, very popular tune in its day. So it makes sense that would have a little bit more wear on it. Let me find something that's a little older. It won't blast me out of the room quite as much. Let's see, something Victor. Now, the reproducer sounds pretty good. Let's see. No, that's another red label. I can't have that. Let's see. Let's try something decent. That's not too badly worn. Oh, Barney Google. That's always a good one. George Price in this case. This one's a little bit worn, but nothing I can do about that. This collection of records I have here tends to be ones that I use to test machines, and I do have a lot of worn records in there. Okay. Let's see. This one, of course, we will not be using the auto brake, and I'll show you how to turn off the auto brake on a 102 and go to the regular brake. That's why they have one, because they knew when this machine was made that people would still have older records like this that didn't have the eccentric. That would allow, that would trigger the auto brake, so they put the regular brake in there. They didn't do it initially, then they realized they had to. This is the regular brake. You flip it on, and you go over here, slide that, there. You can see how the record moved a little bit? See, it says right there, auto brake, on and off. Okay. And then, of course, flick the regular brake on, just like you would any regular Victrola.
Who's the most important man this country ever knew? Who's the man our president tell all their troubles to? No, it isn't Mr. Bryan, and it isn't Mr. Hughes. And I'm mighty proud that I'm allowed a chance to introduce Barney Googa with his googly eyes. Barney Googa had a wife 3 times his size. She sued Barney for divorce. Now he's living with his horse. Barney Googa with his googly eyes. Who's the greatest lover that this country ever knew? Who's the man that Vasilino takes his hat off to? No, it isn't Douglas Fairbanks that the ladies rave about. When he arrives, who makes the wives chase all their husbands out? Who? Barney Googa with his googly eyes. Barney Googa bet his horse would win the prize. When the horses ran that day, Sparkplug ran the other way. Barney Googa with his googly eyes. Who's the greatest admiral the whole world ever knew? Who's the man who sunk a navy in a birch canoe? No, it isn't Mr. Dewey that succeeded in this test. Say, who's the gent whose back is bent with medals on his chest? Who? Why, if you fellas don't know, you're just as dumb as the fellow who thinks Rex Beach is a summer resort. It's none other than Barney Googa with his googly eyes. Barney Googa is the luckiest of guys. If he fell into the mud, he'd come up with a diamond stud. Barney Googa with his googly eyes. Who's the greatest batter that this country ever saw? Who's the man who hits a ball 1,000 miles or more? No, it isn't Mr. Sisler, and it isn't Mr. Cobb. Say, he's the youth who made Babe Ruth go out and get a job. Well, the horses are at the post. If Sparkplug wins by a nose, he ought to win by at least 10 yards. They're off. Who's that in front? That's lunch hour, 12 to 1. Onion is going strong. Go on, Sparkplug. My goodness, Garlic wins by a breath. Sparkplug is so far behind, I think he'll win the next race. See how sad he looks. Who? Barney Googa with his googly eyes. Barney Googa bet his horse would win the prize. Sparkplug ran a spine of silk till somebody hollered milk. Barney Googa with his googly eyes.
And then you just use the regular brake. And I think we've got the mechanical issues. We're going to tighten up that brake a little bit. See, you wanted to move. No, maybe not. they don't really hold that tight anyway. But we got the mechanical issues worked out here. Now it's just the reproducer. And if I can't find something that works, I think this machine will probably end up needing a Victor orthophonic reproducer like I have on here that I borrowed off of. I think I borrowed this off the 265. And that would have to be acquired on eBay or by luck at some, maybe at a show. But for now, it's doing, I'm at least able to test the machine. Hey, what's on here? I Love Me, Billy Murray. Yeah, we got time for a Billy Murray record. I know we do. Let's get a needle on there. Okay, the fidelity with these older, early 1920s records is a little bit lower than that Columbia Red label, so it doesn't blast as much as it will with anything from the 40s or the late 30s. And it's a little easier on the ears. It's still loud without a low-tone needle, but it's a little easier. Nice and smooth winding. Okay.
When people write their songs of love, they write of one another. It's always sis or ma and pa, sweetheart or a brother. But love songs that they've aimed at me have all gone on the shelf. I don't think that is fair, so now I'll write one of myself. I love me, I love me, I love myself to death. I love me till I'm all out of breath. I stop at every slot machine that I should chance to pass and give myself a hug and squeeze as I look in the glass. Oh, I love me, I'm wild about sweet me. I love me, only me, so I'm content, you see. With me I like to make a date to meet myself at 8:30. If I'm not there, I never wait. I'm wild about myself. I love me, every place I go. I love me, and at a movie show, I take myself right by my arm and push me through the crowd, and listen to myself read me the titles right out loud. Oh, I love me, I love to squeeze my hand. I love me, it always feels so grand. With me I get right in my tub, I let myself give me a rub. Oh, how I love to feel me scrub. I'm wild about myself. I love me, I'm wild about myself. I love me, my picture's on my shelf. You may not think I look so good, but me thinks I'm just fine. It's grand when I look in my eyes and know that I'm all mine. I love me, and my love doesn't bore. Day by day, in every way, I love me more and more. I take me to a quiet place, I put my arm around my waist. If me gets fresh, I slap my face. Ma, I'm wild about myself.
And there we go. I think I've about used up all the space I have on this video. Let's see. Let's stick that where it belongs. Maybe we got time for a little bit of another one. Don't know. I fall down and go boom. That's everybody's favorite. It's winter time is coming on. You know that's going to happen. Probably more than once. Just the joys of living with snow and ice. Cold temperatures. Hard to believe it's coming, but it is very soon. Woke up to 42 degrees the other day. For the first time since last May, I guess early May or late March. Don't really remember. It's been so long since I had to deal with that. Before you know it, I won't be able to use my little workshop out here, but I have to move down to the big shop. Does that have an eccentric? No, it does not. Oh well.
Some kids say that the world today is all upside down. Sometimes they're smiling, sometimes they frown. My heart felt sore for the kid next door when I saw him cry. Here's what he told me when I asked him why. I played horsey down the street with my broom down the street. When somebody moved the street, I thought that'd go poof. I got right up on my heart. Broom, of course, was my heart. When somebody moved my heart, I thought that'd go poof. I cried and ran home to Ma. It's all right now, but how that certain place was hurting. Mother put me straight to bed, straight to bed. Oh, my head, in my dreams they moved the bed. Oh, I thought that'd go poof. I climbed up a great big tree, and I found out, you see, it was a slippery elm. I poured down and go boom. Then I tried to be real slick, milk a cow like a hick. It was a mule, and when he kicked, I poured down and go boom. Boom. Each time I fall, I said castor oil. I've had so much, it don't annoy me now. I like it. Yesterday I felt immense. I climbed a high picket fence. A picket stuck me in the fence. I fought down and go boom. I go along a hippity hop, hippity hop, hippity hop. I go along a hippity hop. Oh, I fought down and go boom. I started into dance, learned to dance and how to prance. To kick high, I took a chance. Oh, I fought down and go boom. Then I danced upon my toes, on my toes. Goodness knows when the floor struck my poor nose. Oh, I fought down and go boom. I tried and tried to hide all my pride. They laughed and laughed. I shook my shoulder and grew bolder when I tried to do the split and make a whip. Something started into rip. Oh, I called down and go boom.
I fall down and go boom. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And there we go. The motor is done in the black 102 and operating normally. Next, the reproducer.